Hello, I'm Untitled Chapter. I'm from Iran, and this is my motivational video for bachelor degree in information technologies at the University of Centria. Before I actually start, I want to inform you that I divided this video into three parts, and I put the links in the description below. You can click on it, navigate throughout the video at your will. Alright, let's get started. First, I want to talk about my qualifications and background. I graduated from high school in the field of mathematics with a GPA of 18.88. Then I went to the university and graduated from the Bachelor of Architecture with a GPA of 18.46. Then I continued my study in architecture and got my master's degree with a GPA of 17.30. At this time, I had to go to the mandatory military services because every boy in Iran over 18 years old had to do this for 2 years, but luckily, based on my qualifications, I selected for teaching activities. So instead of serving military in the bases or headquarters or something like that, I was teaching high school students in the field of architecture, and that 2 years count as my military services. That's great. And in this period of time, I managed to get my diploma of computer graphics with a grade point average of 19.08. And I took two TOEFL tests, two TOEFL IBT tests. The one I got 86 out of 120, and the other one 89 out of 120. Alright, let's move to the second part. It's my computer science path, my favorite one. Actually, it was the first year of my graduate study, and a friend of mine came and asked me, said, could you please help us designing a website? Well, I really had the artistic vision from my architectural study. I know how the composition work. I know lots more about the color scheme, palettes, the golden ratios, and it doesn't really matter. It's a facade of a building. It's a composition of the photography. It's a scenery. It's the website. I know how to make it beautiful and interesting based off of my aesthetic aspects of architectural engineering. So I told him, yes, that's cool, I'm comfortable with that, count me in. And then when I was in the team, I gradually become familiar with HTML and CSS, the two most fundamental parts of front-end development. I realized that I've been coding, refreshing the browser, and just hitting the F5 key on the keyboard more and more. I've tackling a lot of errors and searching online, and it was so fun and rewarding for me. After a while, I wondered if I could enhance my programming knowledge and language into a different level, so into a level of real-world problems. Which language should I take for the first time as a beginner? Is it Java? Is it C++? Is it Python? Maybe Kotlin? PHP? After a little bit of research from different forums all over to different videos on YouTube, I finally decided to choose Python because it's relatively easier to understand for beginners. It's beginner friendly, it's simple and yet powerful, and there are a lot of resources for this. And I've been coding in Python on Udemy. I took classes on Udemy, on Tehran Institute of Technology, and a lot of platforms such as Coursera, such as CodeChef and HackerRanks. And after that, I again want to enhance my knowledge in the field of Python, and therefore I managed to learn data science and machine learning. They are so powerful in the field of Python. And with the help of free libraries and frameworks such as Matplotlib, SciPy, NumPy, Pandas, it's absolutely powerful. For all these self-taught years, I encountered many errors that some of them luckily been answered by communities such as Stack Overflow, GitHub, or Medium, but a lot of them are still vague and unknown to me. And I just told myself it's time for me to attend an academic environment to flourish my ideas. I really deserve it. That leads us to the third part of this video on why did I choose Centria University. I searched on Google about the qualification of the educational system in the world, and it was no brainer that according to the websites such as Business Insider or Economist.com, or bigthing.com Finland in year 2018, I guess, getting the first position on educational ranking system. That was quite interesting. So at this point, I know I want to learn computer science information technology, and I know exactly where. So I just went to bachelorportal.com, and if you may be familiar with this, it's a website that asks you two simple questions: what you want to study and where you want to study. And the answer was so clear to me. I want to study computer science information technologies in Finland. And I see the University of Centria, and I just carefully read the curriculum. And the one thing that I really found it interesting, that was the student dev hub. If I'm not mistaken, it's a team that the students are collaborating with each other in order to solve the problems of companies and organizations. That's fantastic. It's a hands-on project. Um, and after that, the rest was history. I applied to the university, and all I want is to be in the community, is to be collaborate with students and professors and teachers. I want to challenge myself in real world programming. I want to be in this community of that everyone is developer and programmer, and that makes me to enhance my knowledge in the field of programming. Thank you for watching, and I'm looking forward to your positive response. Thanks.